wanting to build the Pakistan looking for marble and Jharokas from Rajasthan. This was in December 1986. And in that process, we were driving, and I was driving the car in the driver's seat, Shimadri sitting next to me. And when we were approaching Makrana after a long drive through Didwana and all that, then Shimadri said, let's look for a place to stay. We'll spend the night here, and then we'll go further tomorrow. So we saw a light on the left, a little ahead, and then we saw a man running very fast along the car. And I was a little worried. I said, who's this man in the middle of the night chasing our car? So Shivaji says, slow down, let him catch up. So we slowed the car, and by the time we slowed, we were almost at the gate of the hotel, which I found looked to be a hotel. And then this man suddenly came up to Shimadaji's door, and he laid a red shawl. And then he very politely opened the door and asked her to step out. And it all happened so fast. I was at the driver's seat. All I could do is watch Madaji just stepping out, and he put her feet on the floor where he had laid the shawl, and he just went totally flat on the ground. And then Madaji looked at me and she says, he's a Devi Bhakt. So let's go and stay in his hotel. So it was amazing how Madaji already knew that the hotel owner himself was a Devi Bhakt, and he welcomed her with a red shawl, the way we do protocol to the Adi Shakti. And that is how she went and stayed in his hotel. And the next morning, he told Shimadaji that he gave her a very huge room where we normally put Shimadaji to be very restful and very comfortable. And then before she went to sleep, he said, in the morning I would want you to come to my temple. And it's a temple for the Devi I've formed. But now today the Devi herself has come. So I want you to come and bless my temple. And then Shimadaji went in the morning to the temple, and she put her hands out. There was this nice murti of Ram and Sita and the Devi also. And so there was all these idols there. And then Madaji went up to the Devi and she put her hand out. And then she said, can you feel any vibrations? And we all, 3-4 of us who were with her in the car, we put out our hands and we said, no Shimadaji, there's nothing much coming. So Shimadaji said, okay, now I'm giving vibrations to this idol. So she gave the vibration. She had her eyes like wide open for some time, and then she kept looking at the idol and she was giving the vibrations. And then Shimadaji shut her eyes, and then she closed her hand, and then she said, now all of you check the vibrations. And we checked the vibrations, and it had tremendous vibration. It was so cool it was. Like our hands were like, literally shaking with vibrations. And Shimadaji told him, his name was Mahender. She said, now this is now become a real temple. The Devi has vibrations, and now people can come and do prayers here. And from then onwards, I believe, I have not gone back there. If anybody wants to go back and find out Mahender's hotel, I'm sure you'll be able to visit, and I believe that's become a mandir where everybody goes to pray.
Jai
Shri Ram.
Mataji.